everyone, and today I decided to do like a meet all my animals video because I have a lot of animals. It's not funny. And so yeah, I'm gonna go through all my animals from the most common animals like dogs and cats to the least kind of common animals, which would be my snake. And if you want to click off, I'll give you a warning before I show her if you don't want to watch. So yeah, but you should because she's adorable and cute and you'll love her. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the most common to the least. So my first pet is Naomi. She's my about 2-year-old. She's a lab pointer mix. And I got her from the Aurora Animal Shelter here in Denver, and I love her so much. She is one class away from being a therapy trained dog, so hopefully we can get that done soon so she could be a therapy dog. She is really calm and sweet and loves people and loves animals. She was my first dog I've had since I was like 2 years old or less than that, and I don't really remember my first dog, so she would be technically my first, and she was like my best first dog ever. I went looking at different shelters for my first dog, and she was at Aurora Animal Shelter, and then they sent her to like a Petco PetSmart Adoption Day event, and she was about 3 months at that age, and I just fell in love. Yes, I just fell in love. So I decided to grab her and take her home, and she's been amazing ever since. Next pet I finally can introduce, I've tried 3 times, but he's finally calm enough, is my puppy Sam. He is a Dachshund Chihuahua miniature pinscher, and he is about 8 months old now. I got him about 3 months old also, like I got Naomi, but I got him at the beginning of the school year. When I was coming back from school, I went to a friend's house and I picked him up. Her dogs had puppies and he was one of the litters. I told my mom something different, so we don't talk about it. We tell a lie about where he came from. Either way, he's a really adorable, even though he's very hyperactive. I can never calm him down. And so I have to like literally give him calming treats with the chamomile tea in it. He's very hyper, but I love him. Ah, he has sharp teeth too. You little poop head. You little poopy poop. But yeah, his name is Sam. I don't know, the name just stuck. Also I didn't say why Naomi's name is Naomi. Her name was that in the shelter, and we just kept it because we love that name I just love that name for some reason, so I just kept her name. And Sam's name is kind of a mix off like Jacksepticeye, like Sam the Eye, and that was my reason for naming him Sam, because he, like, I don't know, he just reminded me of that for some reason when he was like really little, his like face. And my mom's was Sam Elliott, so I'm just like, Sam, why not? And so yeah, love him. He's my number 2. Well, like I said, this isn't order. If it was, we'd be a completely different order. But yeah, so he's number 2, my second dog, and I only have 2 dogs. So yeah, 1, and Naomi is like 2. So 2 dogs. I love him, even though he's too hyper for me. Ow! 3 is Pumpkin. He's my about 10-year-old orange, just like domestic short hair cat. He's very big. He definitely lives up to his name that we gave him. I first gave him his name because he was pretty thin, but he was orange. I was like, Pumpkin. He showed up when I was about 11 at my front door on Easter. About 2010 Easter. He just was outside and my other cats went crazy and he walked in the back door and never left. So he's mine. He stays indoors all the time because he's older and fatter and can't run from cars and foxes anymore. So he stays inside out here in the greenhouse and other rooms and runs around and has fun, and I love him. He's probably the oldest pet we have now except for the fish. But yeah, he's my baby. He's so cuddly. He always, when he went outside when he was younger, ended up in like prison, you know, cat prison, because he was so friendly and used to like get in people's cars and walked right up to the pound people and was like, hey, take me to jail. So that's another reason he's housebound. But he loves it. He loves us. And I love him. Well, most of the time, at least, he loves me. Alright, bye then, rude. Another room, and this is my kitty, Miss Toby, Satan Dracula Lucy. She has a lot of names. First her name was Toby, but then we thought she was a boy at the time, because we got her from a family friend, and we never really checked or thought, because they were like, oh, she's a male. And so we named her Toby and just like went on with life, and then she started going into heat, and we were like, shit. And so we got her spayed. All of our other animals were already neutered, so we got her spayed just so she wasn't acting crazy like females do when they're on heat. And then a little bit afterwards, sadly, she started having seizures, so that's probably why she hates us. But because we have to shove phenobarbital down her throat twice a day, every 12 hours, and so she is always kind of drugged up. And so yeah. That's so cute. I love this. I'm taking pictures too right now. She's gonna get away from me. I'm actually in my mom's room right now, so yeah. But she doesn't like me very much, and I feel like she's gonna eat me in about a second. But yeah, this is Miss Toby. We call her Dracula because she likes to eat her brothers. We call her Satan and Lucy, like Lucifer, when she becomes crazy and tries to bite us because we shove medicine down our throat, which isn't our fault. We just try to keep you alive. But yeah, so this is my little girl kitty. She's really small compared to the rest of them. This is Miss Toby, my other kitty, my second kitty. Well, not in order again. She wanted out of my hands, so I just put her up top and so I can finish talking. As I said, she is about now 3-ish, 4-ish. I was in like freshman year, so yeah, about 3.5 now. And so, yeah, she's getting up there, but she's still pretty young for a kitty. And see, she hates me. I'm gonna leave her alone now. The next kitty, which is my third kitty, is Smokey. He's probably one of the oldest cats that we have, like we've had. He's about 8, and we've had him since he was a couple months old. So he's one of my oldest I've had around. Like I said, Pumpkin was probably about 3 when he showed up. So this one and his brother are the oldest we've had since, like, the whole time we've had them. They're about 8 now, and I love them. And we got them off of Craigslist, which isn't the best place to probably get animals, but we did. And we got him and his brother off of Craigslist. And one of the best memories I have from them is when we went and got the two, him and his brother Milo. So Smokey and Milo, the lady pulled them out of a beer box, which was like, what the heck? But they didn't live in there or anything, but just so they didn't hide when we came and got them, she put them in a beer box and pulled them out of there when we got them. So that was a great memory I've had of him. And he's so lovey, and he loves people, even though he doesn't like being held like this. So, but he loves to just like cuddle with you. And he purrs all the time. He's like talking and purring at the same time. He loves me though. Yes, he does. So this is Smokey, and he's number 3 of cats. My mom's room, but he just likes to sleep. Honestly, he doesn't care. He just wants to sleep. And so, he's so nice, and he's so cuddly, and I love him. I love him. This is my 4th and final kitty. He hates to be really picked up that much. His name is Milo. He's Smokey's brother, and like I said, I've had him since he was about 3 months old, right after he could leave his parents. And he always had this like little eye drip, which I've always found interesting. He's always had the eye drip, and it doesn't affect him in any way, but he just drips like goo from his eye. He has really pretty cold eyes, and he has these little tufts of hair, but I don't think you can see him with the camera. There you go, maybe against my nose. He has these little tufts of hair right against my nose. And he looks like a bobcat, and he hates being picked up all the time. He like cowers down like I'm gonna kill him, but I'm not. And so he's my 4th and final kitty, and I've had him for about 8 years now. So my next pet is a female betta fish, and it's not focusing, so that's just great. But yeah, my next pet is a female betta. She's like a half moon Dumbo or something like that. She's so pretty, and I love her. And her name is Luna, and yes, I do name my fish, so fight me. Yeah, so she's a half Dumbo female betta, I think, or I don't know. It was some kind of She's blue, and I love her. And she's going to the side now, so we're going to go to that side. And it doesn't focus on fish very well, so that's great. I love it not focusing. You are coming to the glass, so you're making it difficult. There she goes. There we go. There, look how pretty she is. I love her. Yeah, there she is. The next pet I have is Gary. It's non-gendered is what I'm gonna say, but it's a blue mystery snail, and I love it. But yeah, its name is Gary, and I'm not sure if it's a boy or girl, but I named it because Gary the snail. So live with it. Spirit, and Gary used to be with Spirit, but since I wanted Luna's to be more of a community tank, he's probably just gonna end up with like another snail in here, or Gary back in there, or something like that. But you shouldn't mix that many, like another fish with a male that much because they become aggressive. But yeah, he likes to hide a lot, and it's just like a 3-gallon circular tank, which sucks, but it's not the best, but he likes it actually. It doesn't really bother him. The other tanks actually bothered him more than this one did. So I think he's happier in this one than anything else. And so yeah, Spirit was my first beta. Well, not first, but my second beta. But my first one passed away a long time ago. So he's my second, and then Luna was my third. And he's actually really friendly. I had him trained in his other tank where if I tapped the glass, he would come for food. But I haven't done it in a while, so he doesn't really do it. So this is Spots. He's one of the newest additions to the family. He's a little male mice. My parents don't know about the mice yet. Oops. But yeah, so here is Spots. He's very cute. I'm going to turn around the camera and show you guys. There's my baby boy. Well, one of them. I have two. So here's that one. And look at his little spots on him. That's why he spots. He's a black and white male mice. Mouse. Yeah. He's cute. I love him. He's really friendly. This is like my 4th day having him. Them both. And they just chill. They're just chill as heck. I wish my hamster loved me this much. This is my goal with the hamster, and then Ella just hates me. So, I'm glad I got these ones because they always love me. And Naomi really likes them. But she doesn't really try to hurt them. I've had this one on her head before, and they just chill. Here is Patches. Patches is a little more fuzzier than Spots is. But yeah, this is Patches, and he's the same age, and he's like the brother of Spots. He's a little bit more scared than Spots is, and he just has to give me a few more minutes to warm up to me, so he's a little bit harder to catch in the crate. But when he does, he just kind of sits there. He doesn't even move around as much as Spots does, so he just kind of chills once you get him out. He chills in Cedar Rapids. Yeah. And Patches is a little bit more fuzzier than Spots. I haven't had too much interaction with them, but they are adorable. Last but certainly not least, here's my little hamster, Ella. She's still really young, and she's not very well trained, sadly, so she doesn't like being held that much. I was hoping her to be more like a mouse, but she just doesn't like being held that much. As you can see, she kind of runs from you. Sadly, but she's still very nice and cute, and she has a 40-gallon tank to be in, and so I feel like she has a really good life, and she's really happy, so at least she has a really good tank and a home. It's kind of messed up right now, but she has a really nice house. She has lots of toys in here to play with, and I feel like she really likes it. Here's her water. But yeah, that's my other little baby. And now here is your official warning, sorry about my mess on my bed, that the snake is coming out. So leave now if you want to. She's a normal ball python. So yeah, leave if you want to. This is Athena. She's still very young. She's eating fuzzy mice. Fuzzy hopper mice. So yeah. And she's just a normal ball python. And I love her, even though I also have mice that I love, but I love her a lot. I got her before then, and I just love her a lot. she's so sweet, and she's just really chill, and I'm really happy that I have a snake because I've always really wanted a snake.